Go and boom, we are live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mario Kart World Direct here live on Geeks and Gamers Play. Let me know if the audio is okay. And I am going to go ahead and take another victory lap because, as I said, the live chat would be open. A lot of people that don't watch Nintendo Directs wanted to run with this nonsense that the chat was going to be disabled. But here we are. The chat is open, and the drop the price is being spammed like crazy. What's up, Krista?
Hi, I'm excited to see more of Moo Moo Meadow cows, so that's why I'm here. No, but seriously, I'm excited for Mario Kart World. I cannot wait to see more of what we can do. Hopefully, they bring 200cc to the game. That's what I'm hoping for. Yes.
Hopefully, we'll see what happens. We got Johnny in the house. What's up, Johnny?
What's up? I mean, I didn't really have a dog in this Will Nintendo's chat be live fight, but I mean, technically I did like Jeremy's post, so, you know, I guess I was right too. So
That's right.
Yeah.
See, there you go. There you go. So,
I'm just excited to see, like, is Nintendo going to redeem themselves or are they going to dig a little bit further? Personally, I got my money on they're going to dig a little bit further. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I heard that. We shall see. What's up, X-Wing?
Good morning. It is 5:45 a.m. and we are starting our day with some Nintendo.
That's right.
I'm proud of Nintendo for not being cowards. Keep it on. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
make your choices and stick with it.
I think Nintendo is kind of like the Gary of gaming, where they don't know that there's a live chat. You know, because you know, Gary streamed for like 2 years before he realized there was a live chat. Nintendo probably doesn't even know there's a live chat. What's up, Jed? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. Great to be here. And yeah, Nintendo, they just don't care. I don't know if they know if the live chat is there or not, but regardless, they just never listen to fans. So I don't think they care one way or another what people are thinking. So I'm not predicting any major upsets in this stream. Probably just more of the same. But I've been very out of loop with all the traveling I've done, so I haven't seen any Mario Kart World footage at all. So this is going to be very surprising to me in general.
Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. And of
I'm
course,
gonna laugh when they drop a $40 DLC today.
Why does StreamYards keep resetting the fucking bitrate every time? Every time. I'm gonna do it when not StreamYards. I'm sorry, OBS. Every time. So now I'm having to re-up the bitrate. At least you can do that while you're live now. So let me know how that is. And as a matter of fact, I know Jet says he hasn't seen any of the Mario Kart. Let me run this audio check real quick. Can you guys hear this in the chat? That's actually just a booster course, so this is an old one. So can you hear that okay? I know I don't think you guys heard it, but I was just checking for the chat because I didn't switch your guys' screen. But chat, did you hear that?
Chat,
hear that?
saying
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. So that's the audio check. So we will wait for this to go live. This is going to go live here in about 12 minutes. So will be interesting to see. Hopefully the bitrate improves. I swear OBS always resets that. Let's get some super chats really quick. We have, let's see. Where are we at? Locke becomes a new member. Thank you. We got Joker Maz. This is what happened to Beardo. Why all the RIP is because his music video and his banana milkshake bringing all the Vask to the yard. Yeah, I mean, there's a video of Beardo and Philip Chan singing Backstreet Boys.
I saw that.
Oh, God.
It's not good. It's not good.
Lord.
Irish Skywalker says, we miss Beardo. We miss Beardo. I'm not a bot, Jeremy. I don't think you're going to miss Beardo after watching him sing Backstreet Boys. Yeah, I don't think you're going to. But, you know, why am I pixelated? I don't know why every time I do this on OBS, my screen is always pixelated, and I don't understand why. Did it happen during Mario Kart last night? I don't know what the problem is. So my apologies, everybody. But I mean, I know you're here to look at me, but in the meantime, maybe look at Krista. You know, I know you might be a little disappointed. It's not me, but you know, you can look at Krista. Okay. But
I was about to say you're using all of your stream quality on the game and still getting your ass beat. So
Probably need to do some updates.
I literally just did. I literally just updated my drivers. I checked all my update. Like, this has been a problem every time I do a screen capture through this. When I hit OBS, when I turn OBS on, I don't know. It just always, I'm pixelated for some reason. I don't know why. We'll work on it though. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Yellow Flash. Yellow Flash is another one. Makes a fucking video saying Nintendo turned the live chat off. And I'm like, no, the fuck they didn't, Yellow Flash.
To be fair, he makes 16 videos a day, so you can't expect him to be well informed.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
He just doesn't have time to research.
That is true. But I firmly stand with the few people that said raise the price. I don't want to play with these fucking kids. So raise the price. I don't want to play with all these fucking kids. Raise the damn price. All right.
If the competition is just intense online, we'll know it's because the kids can't afford to play.
They did at the time. No, they didn't. They've never opened the live chat until about 30 minutes before the direct starts.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's how it's always been. But everybody that doesn't pay attention to Nintendo's now watching them hypersensitively, like, oh, they shut the live chat down. I'm like, no, the fuck they didn't. They always create the link, and then the actual stream goes live about 30 minutes before the direct starts, and that's when the live chat opens. That's how it's
They're
always been.
so close to 10 million subscribers on their YouTube.
Yep.
Crazy.
Now, so real quick, what do you guys think? You guys think that they're actually going to address the price situation at all today?
Maybe not in this direct, but maybe in a post on Twitter, because that's more their speed or something. I don't know.
Hey, it's Miyamoto, guys.
Yeah.
And I saw the Michael Jordan memes about fuck them kids, and we agree. We're raising the price to $100. So,
I would love what I said, where they give us some season pass type of content and they try to explain it away today. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, the only, in my opinion, the only thing that they could do that seems within reason is to say that DLC is included in the price. But I don't think that's going to happen either. What I do think that gets missed in a lot of this is I think that Mario Kart 8 is priced at $80 in the event to try to drive people to buy the bundle. That's what I think. Because if you buy the bundle, you're in theory only paying $50 for Mario Kart World. And I think that that's a driver to push the bundle. Now, I don't think they're going to run a Mario Kart bundle forever like they did Wii Sports with the Wii. But however long they do run the Mario Kart bundle, once they, in a year or two or whatever it's going to be, if they ever move away from that bundle, they may actually put Mario Kart 8 at $70 at that point. I don't know. That would be my only theory behind it. But I don't think they're going to be dropping the price today. Not even close. So
I do feel like it sets a precedent, though. Like, why would they charge $80 for Mario Kart World and then not charge $80 for the new 3D Mario whenever it comes out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be weird if Mario Kart World ended up being the most expensive game on the entire Switch 2 lineup. So I don't know. But I think it's, more along the lines of what X-Wing said. I think, because they kind of indicated that, like, there is a reason, an unknown reason, and we're probably going to find out here, that the game's $80. So they're going to try to explain it, and I think the hole's going to dig even deeper, because it's probably going to be some reason that we're going to be like, yeah, that doesn't justify it, and it's going to just look stupid and blow up in their face. The DLC would do it, but that's pie in the sky. Like, there's no way they're going to give us like a bunch of tracks like they did with the Nintendo, online expansion service just for an additional add-on. Like, I think that's wishful thinking.
yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I somebody's headphones are too loud. Over the ear headphones, I can hear myself back. But I don't think they're going to address the price situation at all. I don't expect that at all. I think they're going to try to bring as much content to the table as possible. My thing is, you're not going to convince anybody who's upset about the price to buy the game based on your presentation today. I think the people that are already interested in getting the game are going to get the game, and you're just going to give those people more of a reason to want to play the game. Yeah. But I don't think that anybody that's upset about the price is going to be convinced by what they're going to present today. That's my I feel very confident in that. So I guess, it's going to be interesting. The discussion after the fact will be pretty fascinating to see. But I still do believe that this conversation is being driven by a lot of people that were never going to buy a fucking Nintendo system anyway. Because there's a ton of people that hate Nintendo because Nintendo's the king of the mountain, and that's fine. As I said, for the point of like everybody whining about the fucking chat not being open, I'm like, you motherfuckers have never watched Nintendo if you're saying that the chat's not open. But now it's like an internet meme. With that said, Nintendo is solely responsible for all of this backlash. They brought it upon themselves, and they deserve, to be criticized because the messaging has been messy as hell since that direct. Very messy. So, drop the price. Why are we yelling at Phil? We don't like Phil. Who likes Phil? Nobody likes Phil. GG Gamer says Nintendo really gonna have to sell the game's worth. Super Net Yachtenhu says, was listening to Tuesday night's main event last night at work, and regarding World being so expensive, what if it's because it'll have dedicated servers for multiplayer?
Wow.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But that's no reason to justify it. That's not a reason to justify it. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be something that is like, that's your reason, and it like reignites everything.
Yeah, that will not be a bad reason right there. Nintendo will probably fucking do it. Delta Entertainment. Linko Kenobi says, good morning, everyone from Vegas. I'm live on my channel, just like you guys, waiting for this to happen. Let's hope we get a pre-order date. Hail all. I'm now 18 away from being monetized. Let's freaking go, man. That is awesome. I don't think you're going to get a pre-order date today, but you could. I don't think you will.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
But the only reason I think that the only reason there could be a pre-order date is because of the bundle. So they could announce it with the bundle and say pre-order dates for the United States and Canada go live April, whatever it is, 23rd, 30th, whatever they're going to do. So I think that's the most anticipated thing today is, are we going to get a pre-order date? That's what a lot of people are here to pay. So, yeah, Krista, what do you think? Krista, you just want more cows, right?
Yep.
No, I don't just want more cows. I want to see different characters. I want Kirby in Mario Kart World. I want different characters. That I've been wanting that for a while. So hopefully we see some new characters in this direct. I don't know.
You know what's interesting is that, if I'm not mistaken, and John, you can correct me on this, there's not a lot of non-Mario characters.
No, it's like they've gone backwards to where it's like just Mario being featured again with the tracks, with everything, like items, all that. And so,
like Link's there's no Link in here.
I'm sure we'll see a Tears of the Kingdom Link.
I don't know. I mean, at this point,
I don't know.
I mean, at this point, you don't have the Splatoon characters. You don't have Link.
I'd be stoked for like a whole bunch of unlockables that we're not seeing. I mean, the last game had that. I mean, you just had to race a lot and unlock the different carts and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know. That would be cool. Maybe they're just not showing any of that. I mean, Nintendo has been pretty like discreet with a lot of what they're showing. I mean, even just Prime 4, for example, we've seen the same 2 maps over and over again. We're like, we know this isn't the entire atmosphere of the game. And so they're trying to hide quite a bit. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of anticipation about this, there's going to be a story mode or something like that, which I personally don't care about a story mode in a Mario Kart game. But
open world.
Yeah, that's not really like, just give me really good tracks and good racing and good mechanics.
And 200cc, a better 200 in here.
Better have 200cc. And right now we've seen no 200cc. And by the way, Nintendo needs to quit getting a bunch of retards to play this game because none of them know how to play Mario Kart. It's painful to watch these. Yeah, hire Jay. Okay?
Listen, that Bob Ross looking dude on day one, he was pretty damn good. But,
he was okay. He was okay.
No. By the standard, did you see the freaking Metroid Prime stream? That guy was bad.
Oh,
that guy was seriously stuck on the boss for a half hour, and like his fellow panelists were like making jokes about the fact, this is a really hard boss, huh?
Refreshing. It's 9.
Bad.
Oh man. All right, so we are now a minute away from the start time. It's going to be a pretty short stream. It's probably going to be about 15 to 18 minutes. Probably a run over by a couple of minutes. So we shall see. Pixel panel. Is the whole panel pixelated now?
I don't.
Or is it just me? Jed, you're going to have to, maybe you have to help me look at this afterwards and see why I'm pixelated on my OBS.
Yeah.
So
I can take a look.
I mean, I'm looking at my screen, though. I am actually pixelated on my screen through
I kind of
StreamYard.
see that we are pixelated, just a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ugh.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line.
Oh my goodness.
Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go. Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals. Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak. Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema.
Boo Cinema.
It's a
Oh,
whole
look at their
new
outfits.
kind of drive-in theater.
Wow.
And in addition to
Weirdo's gonna pick
lots
that
of new
every time.
courses, there's Toad's Factory,
Okay.
Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from
Those
past
are
titles
awesome
are
looking right
also
there.
here. But
Okay.
now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world.
Are you guys watching in
where
Discord?
races can happen during the day or at night.
Everybody watching Discord, because I got to make a change to the StreamYard feed.
Okay.
Okay.
Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus new drivers like Goomba, Spike, and
Spike.
that's right, Cow.
Hey!
Even more new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character. Choose your vehicle.
I'm glad
Then
customization
you're
for vehicles
off
is
to the
gone.
races.
I'm so happy about that.
Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
My audio's gone.
There are two main styles of race
Pull up the feed
revving
on
up in this
YouTube.
world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour.
Knockout tour.
In
Knockout
both
Tour is going to
modes,
be
up
insane.
To 24 drivers can participate, the most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills,
Oh.
attacks from Hammer Brothers,
I'm so glad the Hammer
and
Bros
other
are in it.
obstacles along the way. Try to steer
You
clear.
see the text? That's
Give
the-
me 200. Tell me right now.
And now,
Grand Prix.
get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit,
God, what is that 50cc? That looks so slow.
while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix.
Now you can
So
turn
don't
this
sleep at
off.
the
You can
wheel.
turn intermission off.
And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear. Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour.
Johnny, me and
From
you're gonna be
Golden
cussing each
Rally
other out
to
on this
Ice
one a
Rally
lot.
And more.
Yeah, but it's probably
These
going to be pretty
extended
chill
races
until
take
like
you
the
from
final
one end of the
round.
world to
Yeah.
the other.
Beardo and Mike are going to be getting
Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race. Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running. Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout Tour. So keep your eyes on the prize and aim for first place.
The maps do look really good. The maps look really good.
Interesting.
Items can
Items.
drastically
All
change
right.
the outcome
Look
of a
at
race.
the gold. Oh my gosh.
Here are some new
There's a
items
golden-
that'll help
there's a
you
golden
out.
Yeah,
shell.
gold shell.
Yep.
Coin shell.
coin shell.
When you throw a coin shell,
that's cool.
coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first.
That's pretty
Ice
cool.
flower. With the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
Nice.
Hammer. Aim the hammer in an arc,
Hammers.
and nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off
Oh,
rivals.
that is bullshit. I'm gonna
Mega
hate
mushroom.
everybody that does that to me.
With the Mega Mushroom,
I was going to say I was going to
don't
hate
be,
that
so
for
your
you
rivals
because
will
you're
Oh,
so
Mega
good at aiming them down
Mushroom.
mushrooms.
better.
Now there's like a million of
Right.
them with
Better to
hammers.
jump up and avoid attacks.
I'm glad the feather's
you may
back
even
and
discover
the mega
some
mushroom.
unexpected routes.
Feather looks
Comic.
easy though.
With
to avoid
comics
items. I
magic,
could be
your
wrong.
rivals will
Man, I was
transform.
like too easy.
What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself. The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables.
There you go, Hailstorm.
So when you get items, go for it.
All the stuff he's going to be getting.
Lightning's here.
Yes, lightning is here.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way.
So is there no blue
These
shell?
include smart steering,
No, there's
which
a blue
helps you
shell,
stay
right?
on
Oh,
the
there's a
course.
blue shell. I meant a super horn.
Oh.
Tilt controls, where you can hold the Joy-Con 2
Oh, this is
controller
for Jay.
horizontally
That's
and
for
use
Jay.
motion controls
Smart
to steer.
steering.
And if you have the Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
Cows.
Yes. Moo Moo Meadows.
Whew. How
Man, this
about a
does
quick
look
break?
really good.
A snack sounds
Mhm.
good
Look
right
at the
about now.
drivers. They're inside
Hey,
the vehicle.
look! It's a drive-through.
Snack.
Here at Yoshi's,
Oh,
you
no.
can grab an order to go. Dash food.
What?
Take a bite, and
Oh, you can eat a burger.
you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Oh.
Eat some sushi and... Whoa!
Look at
nice
these.
Cultural
threads.
appropriation. Let's go.
Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected
your
from the
outfit as you
character
go.
selection screen.
I'm all about some cultural appropriation, baby.
Who knows what dishes or outfits you'll find? Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
Ooh.
That was a nice detour.
Yeah,
now
I just
let's
want to
get
race.
back to the action.
Dang.
Mario's got fried chicken.
Aw.
What do you think's going to happen?
Ah, pizza.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you
New
ace
trick.
each race. Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump.
Okay.
Use this to leap over obstacles.
I like
Grind
that.
along power
That's
lines
Nice.
and dodge attacks from your rivals.
I wonder if it slows you down, because otherwise you'll
And
just
if
be
you jump
charging at all
toward a wall,
times.
you
Yeah.
can wall ride for a short period of time.
Wall riding is going to be crazy.
Chain
Yes.
some tricks together, and you may even reach places like so close. Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
What?
This will return your vehicle to its original position.
What? They just said the line.
Nice, made it. This
I don't know
can
if I
come
like
in handy
that.
when mapping out how to
Alright,
best
that's not
approach your
RPG.
course.
How do you rewind?
Rewind. Rewind.
I mean, that
Keep
might just be in the
mind,
open
though,
world.
your
mode.
rivals
That would
will
Yeah,
still
yeah,
roll
yeah, yeah.
normally when you rewind, so don't
yeah, in a
lose your
race,
lead.
that would be ridiculous.
Oh.
Interesting. So you
Wanna
rewind, but
take
not
a
everybody
spin
else.
in even more races?
Oh.
Wild.
In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors. And if you go
That was a big
online,
deal.
you
I
can
just brushed
download
over
and
it.
compete against ghost data from racers around the world. Customize the
There's
rules
another
of the
class
road
above
in
150.
versus race.
Oh.
Well, no, that
You
could
can use
just
the
go down to
classic
50,
rule
right?
set of running
Yeah, I
3
guess
laps
so.
within the same
Show us.
course. Or you can choose to drive the distance
Moo
from
Meadows.
one course to another.
Chris
You
is
can
so
even
happy
take
about
the
Moo
road
Meadows.
less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour. Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
200 cc.
Oh, badass.
Group
That
up
is
and get
awesome,
ready to
though.
put the
Yes,
pedal
4
to the
teams.
metal.
That's badass. Yes.
That'll be fun breaking us up.
Yes. That's actually cool.
Next up, battle mode. Pop off locally or online in balloon battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out. And coin runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins. Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
Yeah, we'll see if battle mode's good. I hope so.
Whoa. Free
When
roam.
you're not
Okay.
racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas.
Game looks really freaking
That's a
good.
great way to
Drive the
explore the
desert.
map.
Yeah.
If you just
Or
want to drive
jump
around.
off from way up here. You can go wherever you like.
It seems
even to
underwhelming,
the
but once you're
edges
actually
of the world.
playing, you know you want to do this.
No lag.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's a P-switch over there.
That's cool.
There we go.
Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions. By completing them,
Cool.
you can hone your driving ability outside of races. There are also hidden
What is
coins.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I don't know how much I'll probably use it a little bit, but I'm more about racing, you
panels.
know.
Yeah.
And more. So take the scenic route and explore.
It's just to get really familiar with the map.
Also,
That's a-
during
it's a
free
huge,
roam,
huge
you
game
can take photos
for Mario
whenever
Kart.
you like.
Pictures.
I wish we had a scavenger
Strike a
mission
pose.
mode. Like
Look
we
at
all
the
went on like
camera.
scavenger hunts.
Choose a
over
frame
the
to
world, and
decorate
like we're
and
racing to
Yeah.
like accomplish things
That
around
one's
the
a
world.
winner.
That would be sick.
That'd be cool.
Music's so good. I love hearing this.
Polaroids.
If one person has Mario Kart World,
Okay.
up to 4
Okay.
players can race in split screen on the same system.
Really?
It brought the screens. What screens?
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players with up to 2
Oh, that's
players
just
on
that's
each
local
system
though. Eh.
race
Oh,
together
okay.
this way.
We're up to 8 players?
That's
And
just
up to
like I don't know why
24
that's even
players from
something to be
around the
impressed
world
with it.
Can
so.
join a
That's like
race
remote,
or
yeah.
battle
Yeah.
with online play.
Like local, but like
Yeah.
not connected. Yeah.
All right. Dinosaur.
This may look
Yeah.
like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like
Ooh.
someone's
nice.
arrived.
Cool.
Yep, you can meet up
actually
with your
get warmed
crew
up.
anywhere in this
Yeah.
world. By checking the map, You can quickly see where your friends are
Nice.
and travel to their location.
I'll be there in a half hour, Jeremy.
On my
Battle
way.
or race with
Oh.
custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make
Custom
this
rules,
road
okay.
trip your own. You can also take photos together
OG.
along the way, if that's more your speed.
Aww.
Krista will be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh God, game chat just means everybody can be calling
With
everybody
Game
gamer
Chat,
words. Okay,
enjoy an
Nintendo, that's what's
expanded
gonna happen.
experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone.
Nobody's
to
that
voice chat
happy
while
playing
driving
Mario
together.
Kart. Shut up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nobody talks like this during Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Nobody.
let's die.
Nice. Are you kidding me?
Or take a
Whoa,
back
what's
seat
that?
and watch each other's game
Oh.
screens.
That's
If you have a Nintendo
Love that.
Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your friends'
God.
reactions while playing together.
I'll
Who's close
enjoy
by?
seeing Jeremy rage, all right?
We've been
Wait,
doing
who
this
just
for
passed
years,
me?
though.
You'll be able to tell
Yeah, right.
in an instant. Hey, Michelle and Bullseye.
Why'd you hit the black guy?
And when playing together
Black
in
guy always
person on the
dies
same
first.
system, a single camera can detect up to
Look at all
4
that
people's
diversity.
There's a white guy, though.
faces. Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your
Like
friends.
actual diversity.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart
And
World will also be available.
Through fall 2025. That's
Wow.
it.
Yep. Didn't say anything about the price.
Nothing about the price.
No new
Uh,
characters. Ugh.
That's what I thought. Nintendo doesn't care. They just do their own thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't. I think that was, again, I don't think anybody that was on the fence was convinced by that. I think people that are already excited liked what they had to see. No mention of 200cc is a freaking problem.
Yeah.
That's a freaking problem. So I don't know, man. If not having 200cc it will be a huge issue if they don't have it. I can't believe they won't have it, but
It's gotta be in there.
yeah, I hope so. But overall, I think the game looks great. There's a lot of like normie BS in it that I just don't care about. I just want to race and I want to cuss my friends out and I want to hate life. That's what Mario Kart does for me. So overall, a pretty good presentation. I wasn't blown away by it. It seemed like we got a lot of information that we kind of already knew or anticipated.
I agree.
No confirmation of 200cc, which sucks. And just kind of a lot of like just normie stuff with it. So was there anyone blown away by that on the panel?
Not
I
really.
enjoyed it, but I don't understand. Like, I genuinely don't understand why that specific direct was necessary. Like,
I don't either. I don't get
like
it.
what new did we learn? It was cool to learn more about stuff and see some footage, but it's like it's stuff we learned more about stuff we already knew. So I don't know why Nintendo felt like 15 minutes was absolutely necessary for that one.
It was.
Yeah, to me that was that really wasn't worth the anticipation and the hype. It wasn't bad, but it certainly didn't blow me away. There was nothing in there that blew me away. So I don't know. Krista, what did you think?
I'm up early, but yeah, I agree with you. I just feel like stuff we already knew. I wish they would have shown 200cc, new characters, but it's stuff we kind of already had a hunch over or knew. So, I guess we'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, overall, in my opinion, not a bad direct, but kind of a
Yeah.
pointless direct. we learned nothing that anybody that's been following, like, we've all known that there's going to be an open world aspect where you can free roam. We knew about most of the items. We knew that you could race online. We knew that like, I guess the 4 teams, which is cool. We learned that there's a battle mode, but that didn't deserve its own direct.
This could have been a tweet.
This could have been a tweet.
Yeah, this could have been an email for sure.
This could have been a tweet and a little trailer uploaded, but
Yeah.
I don't think that
Which is crazy because they gave us like an indication that this was going to justify the price, and it's like when you just unpack the details a little bit more, you guys will see it's like how out of touch. Like what?
Yeah,
there wasn't even anything. I mean, like they showed some tracks and stuff, but I didn't see anything like revolutionary. There were no really cool callbacks. Like I didn't see anything that blew me away.
The open world aspect is pretty cool, but even that feels
that's not a
feels a bit like underutilized. Like you could just free roam. Okay, cool. I mean, but like it doesn't seem like they're taking full advantage. Like again, a scavenger hunt where we're all racing to acquire something from, Tokyo Blur, and then you got to drive over to freaking Mario Circuit, and then you got to and we're all like trying to hit each other along the way to like delay each other. That's what I would have done to like really take a full advantage of that. But it's like, yeah, for those of you who hate invisible walls, you can go explore a little bit, have fun. It's like, okay.
It's cool that you could leap though. I mean, that's cool to know.
Yeah, overall, I would say a disappointing, not a bad, but just disappointing based on the expectations that you put an $80 price tag on this game. The internet reacted. The internet wanted answers. You had a full-on direct. There was anticipation that, they're going to justify all of this. And I don't think they justified this to anybody that was upset about the price. I don't think they did a good job.
I don't think they justified anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have high expectations for a 15-minute direct for a game we had already seen a lot from, but at the very least I expected something like new. Was there anything genuinely new? Because I know we've like been unpacking these trailers for a while now. I don't think I saw anything that was just, like even the fast food stuff. It was like, oh, check it out, cool. It's like you already showed this in snippets,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, 100%.
Well, just like you were saying, Jeremy, I'm actually one of those people who are on the fence about this game, and it made no impact on my decision whether or not to get this game. I mean, I probably will just because of Geeks and Gamers, but in actual interest, I'm very much on the fence. And unlike you guys, I haven't seen anything prior to this, and so all of this was new information to me. But at the same time, it didn't impress me. It still didn't impress me. I don't think it's justified. The open world, it looks so empty and lifeless. The price tag, of course, is insane. I'm of the opinion, though, that racing games and smaller games like this should be of a lower price tag than big open worlds. Like Elden Ring should be way more expensive than Mario Kart of any generation. But even just being a first-time watcher on any of this information, I'm bored, honestly. Like, I don't think I would get this game if it weren't for streaming purposes. I don't know what you do. I mean, I do like that they have, buttons early on for the Grand Prix where you can just select your cups or whatnot, but that just incentivizes people to not use the open world. And I think everyone's going to turn off intermission, like you said. Everyone's just going to use the Grand Prix, and the open world will be a gimmick that people, curiously check out for the first few months and then is ultimately forgotten and ignored.
Yeah, and they have the expectations placed upon it that Mario Kart 8 is such a great game, and it's been successful for a decade. Sold 70-something million copies, never stopped selling, and no 200cc at this point is a problem.
I want to know what you think about this too, Jeremy. Like, I think I've seen enough to kind of like feel like the open world setting almost kind of limits it in a way, atmospherically and aesthetically, where they got to make everything kind of like it's got to look like a real world now, where all of your backdrops need to match and all that sort of thing. Like, you're going to be driving through maps, seeing other maps and stuff. So I'm starting to see a lot more maps to start to look kind of samey. Like, they can't go full-blown crazy imagination with each map and have as much wild variety as they used to be able to have, because now everything's got to be connected. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I was seeing a lot of maps, like, and I've been feeling this way for a little bit, but now I'm feeling pretty sure about it, where I'm just like, I just don't feel like it's going to have all of the imagination of the maps of the last game, because everything's got to, be intertwined basically.
Yeah.
So.
Guess we'll see. But
I like the
overall,
outfit change. That I think that was cool. But again, we kind of already knew that.
yeah, I mean, the rewind feature, we learned about that. We learned a couple little things here and there, but nothing like that was worthy of a direct, in my opinion. And I don't know, man. It really comes down to the racing. How good are the mechanics of the game? The reason that Mario Kart 8 has been so successful for so long is that it has really good replayability, and is the racing in this game going to keep bringing people back over and over again? All the other stuff would be added bonuses, and I mean, for the most part, they've always done a good job at making the mechanics. Every Mario Kart is different in terms of the mechanics. I know people that don't, and this is another clear sign of people that don't play Nintendo games, and they claim like, "Oh, every Mario Kart's the same." You're retarded if you say that. It's you're an absolute retard if you say that, because it's just not true. Double Dash, I am very good at Double Dash, but I couldn't play Double Dash right now if you put a controller in front of me, because mechanically I'm so plugged into Mario Kart 8 that I can't play Double Dash right now. Same with Mario Kart Wii, same with Mario Kart 64, same with Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. They're all different from a mechanical standpoint, and it takes time for you to actually learn the mechanics of each game. This one's going to have different mechanics than 8, probably, but I guess we'll have to see. So, but overall, this direct, kind of pointless. They didn't do a good job of justifying the $80 price tag, and I don't think anyone is walking away from this going, yeah, Nintendo, you deserve all my money after this. I think the people that were already convinced are just a little more excited.
I think there's certain aspects of the game where I'm like gonna feel satisfied and excited, like the items, the chaos, 24 racers, all the tricks and wall riding and all that. I feel like the chaos is gonna be like,
peak
accelerated. Yeah, this is gonna be peak chaos. But in terms of like pure racing, that's where my concerns are, because like think of a map like Shroom Ridge on 200cc that's just drifty and you're driving around like a mountainscape and everything. There's not a ton of that. And I know there's like the Segway sections you're talking about, but even without that, Jeremy, it looks like it's a very like casual player, normie friendly. Like there's not a bunch of like U-turns and like really sharp drifting into a hard to turn in the other direction. I don't know. It seems like it's really tamed down for this one, and that part makes me a little bit nervous.
Wide concrete.
Yeah, we've seen Mario Kart become normified over the years, which for 8, it actually worked really good. I mean, Double Dash will always be the GOAT. You're never going to get better than Mario Kart Double Dash. That's a game that is not normified at all, but Mario Kart Wii is where I feel like that started to happen. And then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe took it to a whole different level. But it works. So I don't know. We'll see. But closing thoughts, Krista.
Closing thoughts. I was happy to at least see Moo Moo Meadows and a cow. That was great. And the outfit change. I know I'm naming all of like the really girly female things, but hey, I'm excited for those things at least. But yeah, you guys are totally right. I mean, it was a little underwhelming. But I will say, I mean, the people who got to play it, for the Nintendo experience, all say it's really great. So I guess it all comes down to what you think personally. And so I guess I'll find out. I'm still going to go for this game, the Switch 2 regardless. So I will,
Oh yeah, we'll be playing the hell out of it. And listen, regardless of whatever it is from an individual standpoint, what I know is you don't have to pay anything for us to entertain you here with our Mario Kart streams. You can watch and hang out with us, and we're going to be playing it a lot, and we will give you our feedback on it. But you'll get some free entertainment out of us, so that'll be good. Johnny, closing thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun party game, and to that extent, it's a little bit more true to form. I just feel like I want more as a racing game from this. And so that part of me is a little bit disappointed overall with everything I've seen. But I'm getting F-Zero GX soon with online play, so I'll just scratch that itch there. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun to play here for sure. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. X-Wing.
Well, I mean, shout out Nintendo for pricing out the poors. Making it happen. I think we need more of that. No Link is criminal. Pretty bummed to
Yes.
see that. I have to go back though. I feel like I swear to Bob, I saw a Tears of the Kingdom map. I thought I saw a glimpse of one.
Hmm.
And that penguin we finally threw off a cool mountain 20 years ago got a spot. So I'm excited about that.
Hell yeah. Liberty Prime says Krista should play Elden Ring. She did play Elden Ring.
I did,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That was
years
some fun.
ago.
Those were some funny streams too. Those were funny. Hollywood Scholar Jed.
Well, I think most of my thoughts I've already said. It doesn't justify the price tag. The open world looks flat and uninteresting, and I don't have anything in this game that makes me want to purchase it at this point. I don't know. I of course believe it's going to be incredibly successful. It's a Mario Kart game. It's a Nintendo game. Of course it's going to be immensely popular, but I think there will be declining interest as it goes on. I don't think it has the enduring potential that Mario Kart 8 and all the previous Mario Kart games did. But that's just me. Apparently the chat disagrees with me, but that's where I'm at. I'm not a Nintendo guy in general. I very much the Wii was my console. That's what and the N64. So the Wii Mario Kart is my favorite Mario Kart, but apparently that makes me a psychopath. And
Now, to be fair, there's a huge fan base for Mario Kart Wii out there. There's a massive fan base. The game has been modded to hell. People love Mario Kart Wii, but Double Dash is king.
If you guys want to know what it's like to be behind the scenes at G&G, as soon as this call ends, Jeremy's gonna, address Jed and say, "You want your spot on the team, bitch? Buy Mario Kart. You better buy it, or you're off the team."
Oh man, we'll see. Fuck it. Jed, better fucking buy it. All right. But in all reality, we'll see. I personally, closing thoughts are, as honest as I can be about this, is I was pretty disappointed with this direct, all things considered. I'm still looking forward to the game. I think the game looks good. I just don't think that this direct was worthy. It wasn't worthy of a direct. The information you provided right here, you could have just released a 3-minute trailer that could have covered the general thought, the general gist of this. And so with all the stuff going on, all the controversy surrounding this, I don't think that this direct helped anything. I think this direct only is going to make more noise for them online. So we shall see. But hopefully we'll get 200cc, because if they don't have 200cc, I may be Team Jed. So no reason to buy this game. I'll just play Mario Kart 8 at that point.
Jeremy, you got to play F-Zero with me. I'm telling you,
I know.
stream a real racing game, buddy.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, let me see. Where's anyone good with $80 keeps a chair by their bed? Icanalist says, I think people are seeing the price in 2019. Everything is average 1/3 more expensive now. $60 plus 1/3 equals $80. We're seeing it all at once rather than slowly over 5 years. So it's shocking. I don't know, man. It's just, again, you got people that are holding brand new iPhones complaining about an $80 video game, which makes no sense to me. You got people saying Nintendo's a greedy company. Yeah, so is literally every company you buy from. So, I mean, if that's the, like, if you personally don't want to support Nintendo, that's fine. But for saying other people supporting Nintendo because they're a greedy company while you shop at Amazon and Walmart and buy Apple fucking products, that's just a weird kind of thing to, I don't like when people take moral stances when they're clearly doing the same thing you're doing. They're just doing it with a different company. Nintendo's a greedy company. Yes. So is every company you support. What's the difference?
I feel like this was coming from the gaming industry, from one of the, either PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. This was going to happen at some point. I mean, we've been speculating forever that GTA 6 is going to be $100. We know inflation's going up. It's just because of the launch of Nintendo's new console, I think they're the ones doing it first, which means they're taking on the majority of the heat. But that's why people are like so concerned and trying to draw the line, is because you just know, like, if Nintendo normalizes this, the other ones are going to follow suit. And so I don't know. I mean, I know inflation's a big part of it. It just felt like yesterday we were just talking about Tears of the Kingdom being $70, and now we're up to $80. It just feels like it's happening fast.
But, like, I don't even agree with that narrative that if Nintendo normalizes it, it becomes a thing. Did Nintendo normalize selling half fucking made games for full price and then giving you fucking overpriced DLC after the fact? No, but the industry
totally
has.
different. That's
No,
yeah, but that's totally different. I'm talking about like if Nintendo can sell their games for $80 and they're flying off the shelves and everybody's doing it, the other companies, and I get it, they're not selling complete I get it as a critique. I see what you're saying, Jeremy, but they're going to look at it as if Nintendo's doing it, why can't we? There's no way they're going to be like, we're content selling our games $60 full price while Nintendo's constantly selling games for $80.
Yeah, I just I feel like I guess I'm desensitized to high prices in video games because I've seen it 1,000 times with all of this bullshit that these other games release with, you know, your full price game at $60, $70, then you have to add the DLC bullshit to it, and then they add all this other stuff on top of it. And it's some of these games you're paying like $120, $130 for it at the end of it when it's all said and done. And so that's why like people saying like, oh, I can't believe you're charging $80 for a game that comes out once every 8 years, but yet Call of Duty releases once every year for $70, and that's okay. Like, it's a weird thing to complain about, you know? Like, so Call of Duty once a year for 70 is fine, but Mario Kart once every 8 years for 80 is the worst thing that's ever happened in gaming.
To be fair, I only buy Call of Duty games every once in a blue moon now because Jeremy's like, hey, you want to be on a stream? And I'm like, sure, I'll buy it. And then we stop streaming it. And like, I don't buy Call of Duty games anymore. So we got to stop acting like the entire internet are all the same people. Like, Xbox and PlayStation players are different than Nintendo players. And this is kind of new territory for Nintendo. Nintendo is now saying, hey, we're going to be competing with prices with the other consoles. And for a while now, they've been the budget console, you know? And so it is a different direction for them.
It is. It's just that when you sell 77 million copies of a game and it never stops selling, the market determines the market. Like, it's just common sense.
Right.
Like,
and that we don't know yet.
Like, when I go to a movie after buying a ticket, 2 tickets, and if you have to buy food, which I would never say that I do this, but I've heard rumors of people that, you know, bring their own food. But I would never do that because I believe in the sanctity of the movie theater. So I would never sneak movie into it there. But if you are a person like me who never sneaks food into a movie theater, if you go to a movie and buy 2 tickets and buy popcorn and a drink, there's your Mario Kart right there. You've got 3.5 hours of entertainment while you're surrounded with loud fucking loser teenagers on their smartphones.
Screaming chicken jockey.
You know?
I agree with you that, like, from that perspective, like, just from a completely personal level, Mario Kart for $80 is worth it to me. Like, it'd be worth it for, you know, even more than that because it's going to be thousands, literally, for us, thousands of hours of fun on stream. I'm going to play it with my family. It's going to be fun for all that reason. But these price tags of games is certainly going to be pricing me out of various games. The games that I'm sitting on the fence about, I'm just not going to get now. Like Donkey Kong, I'm sorry. I'm not sold on it. It looks fun, but I'm not doing it for, you know, the prices that I'm seeing. And so I think that's the part where they're going to lose some sales is just I'm content knowing that with this next console generation, I'm going to own less Switch 2 games than I did Switch 1 games, as long as we're charging like $80 for games.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the overall thing here is I have no problem if this ends up being a failure for Nintendo because they've done it to themselves. We'll see what happens. The Wii U was a failure because Nintendo screwed that up big time. We'll see how this all plays out. If enough people are happy, then it will work out for them, and we'll see. But we're going to end it there. Or says, what kind of races are you? That's what I heard. Barry says, you can buy food in the game. Take my $80. Andy plays games. Says, not super familiar with Mario Kart. What is Peach? A witch? Yeah, she's an evil witch. Evil, wicked witch. She's a princess.
the bad guy, yeah.
She's a princess. Krista has a picture of her dressed up as Princess Peach at Super Mario Kart or Super Mario World. Super Nintendo World. Fuck, there's too many worlds in this universe now.
I do. I have a picture with her, yes.
But, all right, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Geeks and Gamers Daily should be happening in a few hours. So I don't think there's a link set up, so I can't rate it right now. But anyway, thank you guys. We appreciate it. We'll see what happens. We'll have Mario Kart next Wednesday on this channel. And this weekend, we're covering WrestleMania on our Geeks and Gamers Locals, doing a watch party over there. So hope you guys will join us. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.